welcome to, well, the last Hack the Dino. Yes, we are sunsetting the name Hack the Dino as a show, but don't worry, we are not going anywhere because we are renaming, rebranding, and we are officially announcing what that is called right now. Ladies and gentlemen, as of next show, so, you know, in the next...
In about an hour.
For those of you watching on twitch.tv/Hack the Dino in the next hour, we will be coming to you as You Don't Know Video Games. That's right. You think you know video games, but you don't know video games. Welcome, cousin It. Not It. What's his thing? Thing's there. Thing's there with their hand. I am Ben Rosenthal, and just like Denver the Last Dinosaur, I'm your friend and a whole lot more. Because... Hack the Dinos.
The last dinosaur.
Did you ever see Denver the Dinosaur?
He's my friend and a whole lot more.
Only dinosaur to ever ride a skateboard. I have it on good authority. Fossil-based evidence.
And wear sunglasses.
I don't know. Floppy skateboards every now and again.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
hang on. Didn't Robbie in the puppet show Dinosaurs?
Dinosaur. He wore sunglasses.
Did he have a skateboard?
Good work, lads.
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
No, I don't think so. But he did say things like, "Oh, cool tail."
Braden, when you get back to the Dino PC, can you please fact check to see if Robbie from the Muppet Show Dinosaurs...
Not actually the Muppets, just part
but Jim Henson's
yeah.
thing. If he was ever on a skateboard. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate
Also,
it.
I'd just like
Yes,
to take
he
a
was, or
moment
yes, you
to
will check?
apologise to Floppy for the dinosaur joke. I don't actually think you guys are old. So
I'm pretty old.
I'm very old. See, look at this.
But like a fine dino, I turn into fossils. I turn into fine...
dinos are going extinct, so we can be reborn as fuel to keep things moving.
I'm Ben Rosenthal, one of the hosts here, Hack the Dino for now, where we bring you the past, present, and future of video games, news, previews, and discussions. That's the last time I'll say all those words for that length because I've changed the slogan for the next one. Welcoming my co-host. To my right, standing at 6'8", is Floppy Starrick.
Hello, ladies and germs. And
Germs.
all those in between.
What's in between a lady and a germ?
Wouldn't you like to know?
A douche.
Oh!
What?
Jesus.
Well, so you have to keep it.
I was going to say antibiotics, but...
Well, you know, both work. Both are proven by science, you know.
It's true.
I'm also joined by Anto.
Hello, everyone. I'm actually here again for first time in, feels like a month.
Man, you got like a good run going.
Yeah, it's great.
Were you here last time? No, both of you were off watching a movie.
We were off watching Predator. It was sick.
Amazing on the big screen.
The entire cinema lost their biscuits at the handshake moment. It was just amazing.
That was like, I went and saw Lost Boys.
Yep.
When the
Were you at
saxophone-
Lost Boys?
Yeah, I was at Lost Boys.
I was at Lost Boys too.
Oh, I did
What
not
the
see you
fuck?
there.
I wasn't.
When the saxophone player came on, huge pop.
Yeah.
The whole damn cinema, huge pop. And we are also joined by the person who is frantically trying to get the new show look happening, Braden Dixon.
Hello, everybody. How are we?
We're fine. How are you?
That's good. I'm glad everyone's having a good, fun, chill time.
Are you going to be doing lots of talking this show, Braden?
No. I'm actually the show itself recording now. This is my chill out time because there's literally nothing more I can do right now. So we'll just see what happens.
It's all right. I'm in my yapping era, so...
Yes, get it, Queen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just so everyone knows, the way this is going to work, the last episode of Dino is just going to be a show as per usual. And then at about halfway through, we're going to stop the stream. And then on twitch.tv/Hack the Dino, which is where you're watching live now. If you're listening to this or watching it later, don't worry. You just put some earbuds in for a second and...
Listen to the cool music.
Yeah, whistle some Dixies. We will be coming back as You Don't Know Video Games. But what you can do in the meantime is head on over to YouTube, look up You Don't Know Video Games, and subscribe over there because moving forward, we will be doing the show live on our YouTube channel. Twitch will be perfectly okay and perfectly fine. It will be used as a streaming channel for the Dino. So I know Floppy and Anto are going to try and stream a lot more. They'll be doing it on the Hack the Dino channel.
I mean, if anyone's been paying attention, I have been streaming more recently, but you guys are letting me down and not showing up and being in the chat. I've been playing Pokemon and streaming.
Well, you got to choose better times.
No, I do it around my stupid 24/7 real life job.
Okay.
Get a better one.
Yeah.
That suits us more.
Like that. Yeah. Geez, selfish. You never think of me. You're so selfish. That's an actual quote from my mother. I laughed at her face. Yeah. I was a teenager and she said that and I went, yeah, laugh. Anyway, so yeah, head on over to youtube.com/ and a little @ symbol. You Don't Know Video Games. We're also new podcast feed. YouTube, not on YouTube, all podcast apps. Be sure to look up You Don't Know Video Games. Find us there, follow us there. The podcast will stay the same. The show will basically stay the same. In fact, it'll get better, I promise. If you think this is good, wait until you see what we've got planned for...
It's going to get better, we swear.
I promise you, Your Honour. It'll get better.
The last few years of constant hiccups and technical difficulties are not indicative of what the future
Dress
will
rehearsal. Dress rehearsal. Oh, that was a warm-up. 8 years of warm-up, and we're going to come out cracking for
It's still going to be a warm-up with the next... in an hour's time, it's still the warm-up because, we were frantically trying to put the show together before the show started.
That's like,
so.
we
Yes.
sure were. All four of
yes.
us were frantically putting the show together.
We. Yes.
I was very busy staying out of the way.
Yes. Yep.
Correct.
I was very busy behind Braden going, hey, it's getting close to showtime. What you doing there?
Also known as-
I'll give Ben credit. Ben is normally a very anxious person when it comes to this sort of stuff.
I think
You were containing it quite a bit.
because I knew
He had hair at the start.
I don't know what we're doing now. But please, You Don't Know Video Games. That's how we're going to be known from now on. We've got a nice specky little makeup do-over thingy. So please go on over to You Don't Know Video Games, Instagram, Threads,
YouTube.
What's Threads?
It will be...
Twitter for Instagram.
Yeah. Also, the TikTok will be renamed You Don't Know Video Games. Don't worry, though, we will still be known as Hack the Dino. It's sort of like the team is called Hack the Dino, but the show is called You Don't Know Video Games.
Yeah.
Yes, we are the dinos. We are D1, D2, D3, D4.
I'm double
We
D.
are the Ds. The big old Ds.
Wow. Anyway, now that is out of the way, let's cruise on into this last episode of Hack the Dino and talk about what we've been playing. Floppy,
Yo.
take it.
All
away.
right. So I wasn't here last time. So I have, since the last show, I finished Stellar Blade, which I was very, very happy with. Super cool game.
You gonna get the DLC?
I don't know because I don't have any connection to Nier Automata.
You should just play it. It's Stellar Blade's
I have,
baby.
But Floppy, the photo mode.
I know, but I don't.
They know they're fans.
Yeah, they know what their
they
fans
do
are
know
gonna
their
do.
fans. Look, power to them. They know their fans.
And we all know these aren't the type of photos that are going to be taken.
No, they were going to be from a much lower angle.
And a much closer distance.
I'm really funny. I don't usually play DLC because once I finish the game, I tend to move on to something, and that's now gone. I can only concentrate on so many things at once. But I love this. This is actually my game of the year so far.
Wow.
That's high praise.
Over Astrobot.
Yeah, because of the story.
Oh, okay.
So because I play games for story, it's my personal game of the year. I don't think it'll win game of the year over Astro Bot.
Oh, it's too
But
bad.
It's my personal one because of the story and the in-depth story and how it took me on a ride and there was twists and turns and reveals. Very cool.
And I think it's very important for us to have our own personal games of the year. Like the
Absolutely.
year where River City Girls was my game of the year because I just had so much fun with it.
Yeah.
It was great.
I play games for stories. So as much as I love Astrobot, it is running second for game of the year for me.
Wow, that's very surprising.
But yeah, the Astrobot is an excellent 3D platformer, which we'll talk about more later.
Michael Towns in the live chat here on twitch.tv/HackTheDino for now has just said, I play games for the story, says the dude who played Fast and the Furious.
Hey,
And Jumanji.
I got enough of the story in the 20 minutes that I played that.
And
Because that's about all there was.
You played Kong as
Yeah,
well.
I also played games for shits and gigs. But yeah, so I've moved on to Star Wars Outlaws, which I've started. I'm only about an hour in, I think.
All right, you may not have heard last show. I don't know if you did or not.
No.
But Braden, Zach and I had a bet.
Right.
Yay or nay?
On what?
What's the question?
Outlaws, so far from what you played.
Oh.
Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay?
Yeah.
Thank you. I win. I think Braden wins as well.
Why? What was the...
Whether you like it or not. Zach hated it. Hated it. Did not have a good thing to say about it.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I think it's great so far. It's not going above Stellar Blade yet because it's a little bit jankier. But at the moment, I'm only at the beginning of the story. Nothing's really happened yet. Mm-hmm. I've got my little pal Nix, who is my my little animal critter friend who can do some cool things. I've been basically through the tutorial mission, and I'm now out into the world.
Cool. The open worlds.
Yeah, but yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. Looks real pretty. Like how it handles. But yeah, I can't really give any more sort of info on that yet.
Floppy, your description of you enjoying a game just sounded like you were describing an average car. Looks real pretty, like how it handles.
Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I haven't had anything that makes me not want to play it.
Cool.
But, like, I can't go further. Give me another, 4 hours. And I'll be like, I love it. It's still
very
great.
specific.
Or it's still fine. Or
The game
nah.
loop is horrible and repetitive.
Most games.
It's a Ubisoft game.
Of course it is. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that that's the ore.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it is.
Yeah, and I'm nearly done with Astrobot. Like, I am on 250. I think it was 56 or 57 bots out of the possible 300. I've only got one galaxy left that's not 100%.
Yes.
Oh, well done. Even the
possible
little
300.
side quest ones.
Oh,
They suck.
dude,
The symbols.
the little
worlds.
symbol ones. What do you call them? Challenge levels.
Speedrun
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speedrun. Yeah, I don't like those.
Oh, they're the best bit of the goddamn
They're
game.
all.
Put your hand up if you enjoy Demon Souls. Yeah, okay. There you
Yeah. No, those are the parts that I do because I have to. I do not enjoy them.
Oh, you're gonna hate.
I don't
DLC.
even feel. I don't even feel like elated when I finish it. I just feel relieved.
Yeah, I don't have to do that again. Thank God. All right.
Yes, fuck those challenge levels, Dylan the villain.
I would if they'd let me. Okay.
Damn.
Wow. Anto coming out strong.
Anto, which of the sacred symbols would you...
Oh.
Surely the
circle.
No, I mean they've
Triangle, maybe.
all got holes, and the square can go in places that I can't. So, not the square.
This
the cross.
is getting. This
we
is
go.
going places.
Anyway,
So is that triangle.
Last episode of Hack the Dino.
But for more than one reason.
we're all hanging loose.
Anto,
Hello.
what else have you been fucking?
Well,
Careful.
careful. Similar to Floppy, I also wasn't here last show. So I've had a bit more time to sort of bank up some game time since then. So I've been playing a butt ton of FF7 Rebirth not continuing my playthrough. I earned the Platinum Trophy for the game this week because I've been fighting through the brutal and legendary difficulty challenge combat simulator mode, which was sort of required to 100% the game. Quite possibly one of the hardest Platinum Trophies I've ever earned.
You were saying that.
From a gameplay perspective, because the challenges that you have to do require you to really, really understand combat and how it works and the ins and outs of every character and every mechanic. So I love it.
They look the same.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
It doesn't look the same. This is running on... Like, you're not going to get what this actually looks like in person running on the hardware from a video.
For the podcast listeners, we're
We're
looking
looking
at a
at two
comparison.
identical pictures.
Anyway,
We're looking at the comparison between PS5 and PS5 Pro.
I'm watching the YouTube video over here on this screen where it's the correct size for what it's meant to be.
how can you not see the difference in that? He's a blurry mess covered in butter on the left.
Yeah.
And he's a goddamn gorgeous human being on the right. Anyway.
Can you tell the two people who want a PS5 Pro?
And the two old men are just like, on my day, we had to blow on the bloody carts to make it work.
Can you tell the people that have the placebo effect?
Anywho.
Can you tell the story of what happened?
Oh, we will. We will.
No,
Yeah, we
this
will.
is to Anto.
Yeah, we will.
We will.
We'll get there.
We got a PS5 Pro segment coming up for.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with your challenges. With
Oh,
your-
fuck yeah. What I told you last night.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't even know what you were referring to.
I spent probably a good full day, sort of on and off, doing the
Yes.
challenges that I needed to do. I started working my way through them, like something clicked, and like I just got through like the hardest one, which is a challenge called Ruler of the Outer Worlds, which is a 5-round gauntlet, effectively, against... so for the first 3 rounds, 2 of the summon bosses each in each fight, which are ramped up well beyond their full strength through the story mode.
Sorry, what was it called again? I'll find footage.
It's linked in the document.
Wow. You're so good.
I try to be. So yeah, it's called Ruler of the Outer Worlds. So you start fighting against 2 summons in the first round, 2 summons in the second round, 2 summons in the third round, then Gilgamesh, a super boss, in round 4, and then a souped up, more difficult version of Sephiroth in round 5. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's gloriously fun to just keep trying. So I did this, and then I did a bunch of other stuff, and I had 2 challenges to go to finish the game. Put my PS5 into rest mode, went out for the day with Coda, we went to get lunch or do something. the next day, and I came home, turned on my PS5, and it was up the home screen. The system had updated while I'd been out, and because that had happened, I lost all of that progress because for some reason, whoever decided that it wouldn't autosave when you finish these challenges at Square Enix, I will find you.
These are particular.
I lost all of my progress, so I had to do it all again.
So you had to play Final Fantasy VII again.
So it sounds like a
lining.
real problem
Silver
to have,
lining.
right?
Come on.
So
Oh, damn. Sorry, I'm going to spend another 15 hours.
yeah, I was a bit miffed initially. Like I turned my PlayStation on, and from the lounge room, all Coda heard was me go, "No, oh no." She was like, "What happened?" I was like, "I fucking lost all of my progress from yesterday," and she was like, "Oh fuck, well, just gotta play more 7 then, hey." Which,
That's a partner you should never let go.
Oh, I won't be. She's it. But yeah, so did that finally, got it all done. So Rebirth is now off the list until I replay it before part 3. I've like pretty much everyone else.
A couple of years then.
Yeah, a couple of years.
15.
Couple of years. Couple of years? Fuck, what am I saying?
Not
Like the
even
rest
sure.
of the world, been playing Astrobot. I finished like 100% of it, got the platinum within about 22 hours, I think it was.
How long have I been playing?
Coda and I just handed off the controller level by level. We both just went through it because it feels like a Ratchet and Clank game, but like polished. I don't know. Braden, would you agree?
Extremely.
Yeah.
I closed the footage for it before, but it's the only thing I've been playing as well, and I haven't been playing it that much because I've been preparing to move and getting the new show ready. But I am just itching to play more Astrobot. He's right here next to me. Oh my god, look at them!
Look at how
so
cute
fun.
he is.
But yeah, I love this game so much.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah. It was a wonderful experience. Like I'm waiting for Coda to sort of not have recency bias and want to play it on her account just so I can play the levels that she played but I didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely enjoyed it. I'm keen for the DLC because it's just going to be speedrun and like challenge levels. I'm not going to talk too much about it because like everyone else at the table and on the show hasn't finished it, so I don't want to spoil anything.
Thank you.
Is there anything to spoil?
Yes, I don't want to spoil bots. I don't want to spoil the sort
Appreciate
of
it.
twist at the end.
Okay.
Like
Oh, it's a twist in the end.
it's not
man.
like a
Now I'm gonna
narrative.
try and-
It's not a narrative
Yes.
twist.
It's
But
actually
there
an
is-
Xbox.
I can't believe they all died in that brutal spaceship accident.
Astrobot takes off his helmet and it's Sackboy.
Look, if you have
It's Master Chief.
all I'm going to say is if you have any kind of affinity for Sony or any of their characters or IP,
You can't do it from there.
it's perfect. Like it's how to say it. Like
Don't say it at all. We'll find out.
it exists because nostalgia is a thing,
Of course it is.
and it leans into that, and that's what makes it so good. And that is not a bad thing.
I like
don't
the way
think.
Sony now are entering their Nintendo stage. They've
Yeah.
got enough years behind them now where they go, right, time to cash in,
Yeah.
kids. Braden,
Yeah.
Howdy.
yeah, what have you been playing? You mentioned Astrobot. And
Just Astrobot.
Just Astrobot?
That's it. We can move on.
Okay, well, you
Can I
might
ask
see...
a question? Because
Okay.
I just checked. I'm 23 hours into Astrobot. I'm not far from finishing it. If I platinum it, and then they bring out DLC, does that screw with my platinum?
If they add trophies, yes.
For fuck's
No,
So like
stop
it won't get
you
rid
will
of your
have
platinum.
the platinum. It will just won't listed as
It'll-
100%.
Yeah,
Oh,
but wind
I'm
down
okay
your
with that.
percentage.
'Cause, like, this will be one of those ones that I'll actually probably platinum.
Yeah.
I
And
checked,
So
I
you've
have-
got another thing on yours as well.
I have 4 platinums.
Damn.
I checked the other day.
I have 0.
One of them is Maneater.
Sorry.
Playing something else.
What?
You've been playing something else.
Oh yeah! As soon as it was announced, a friend of mine and I were immediately messaging each other. We were just like talking while the state of play was happening, and he was like, "Hey Ant, Power World, you gonna do it?" And I was like, "I don't know, MC. Are we gonna do it?
I will
We're gonna
play
do it.
Power World with someone.
It is so fucking good.
Let me play Power World with someone. Can we
You
play
can hop
Power
into
World?
my world, yeah.
Yep,
Fuck
sweet.
yeah.
All right, let's do it.
It's so good.
Organise that.
As someone who like really fell off of Pokemon, but has been looking for a game where you catch and train monsters and it has
You
like
didn't try
more
it?
depth.
Oh, no, you don't catch them in Monster Hunter. You kill them.
I can't stand Monster Hunter. Yeah, as someone who fell off Pokemon and wanted something similar but with a sort of twist on the experience,
going on there?
this is it. It's brilliant. The character creator is really funny. The mechanics are good. It feels like
Is it free to play still?
no, it's $40,
It's all right.
but it's good.
They're going to need all that money.
That's a lot to for something that's going to get shut down in 2 weeks.
No, it's gonna be fine. Sony have just hired the same lawyers as Nintendo and just given them guns. Anyway,
That's a good joke.
I saw that. That was an
In the
onion
Discord.
joke. Yeah.
But yeah, no, good time. Playing it with four people is just hilarious because one person, me, can run off and keep dying in rivers and needing saving. It's very fun. It feels like a mixture of Pokemon meets Zelda meets Fortnite.
Hello. How you going?
You like all those things.
I do.
How have you not jumped on this, Ben?
Because it's on Xbox, and I don't really play Xbox, even though I pay for games.
PS5 now.
Yeah, well, we'll talk after the show. We'll organise a time.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have been playing, though. You may see in front here, for the podcast listeners, I'm pointing to my shiny new gold Zelda Switch.
Have you taken it out?
Nope. And I
It's
won't
never
either.
seeing the light of day.
There's no seal on it. You can do it without breaking
I
a
don't
seal.
want to.
UV rays will damage the
Floppy,
paint.
spit on it, quick.
I will
I'm gonna fucking lick that shit.
break all your faces.
Hey, I didn't threaten to do anything.
Yeah, well, you're a party.
What?
To it.
I was in defense of you leaving it in the box.
So I played Echoes of Wisdom so far. I'm up to the first dungeon. I only had a little bit of time last night because the Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair is coming up next weekend, and I've not done crap. So
Yeah, me
neither, actually.
frantically trying to get all that. This game is wonderful. Just a joyous game. You know how the Link's Awakening game was just a fun
It was
time.
wonderful?
Yeah, it was like joyous.
It was It was just wonderful.
Yeah, it was just
Whimsy.
a fun whimsy. Yeah, it's a good way.
Whimsical.
Whimsical.
Yep.
Exactly the same.
Joyous.
The whole echo function of like defeating someone or finding something and scanning it and then being able to use it is great.
I picked this up yesterday.
It has very much the sort of Breath of the Wild feel of, yeah, this is a puzzle. You could solve it that way or this way or this way. And like you can use your own techniques to defeat the puzzle. Sorry, I'm captivated by this screenplay. I just cannot get over how much fun this game is.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Because I'm going to get this. I had it on pre-order, but as I was explaining to Floppy before the show, I had to take that deposit to finagle some stuff to get my PS5 Pro. As someone who really loves, like, I would argue my favorite Zelda games are Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, and Link Between Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this compared to Link Between Worlds and
Commander King.
basically Link's Awakening. It's Link's Awakening meets like the gameplay design and puzzle design of Link Between Worlds. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yes, sick. I'm in. I'm
You'll
locked
love
in
it.
100%.
No, this game is fantastic.
I'm gonna start playing it this weekend.
I cannot like even the animation of the characters and the sprites feels a lot more polished, and the fact that you can just get enemies and put them against enemies,
Yeah.
like,
Just summon them and be like, do my
and
bidding.
it has a real nice, like, because obviously me being a collector, funny enough, going around and trying to find stuff to collect to your Echo
Collection.
list, yeah, it is just hits those spots for me.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
great.
Does look cool.
No, I really love this game. I'm going to play a lot of it. The only problem is because I have limited time to play games, I have to choose carefully what I'm going to play sometimes that week.
Okay, I'm going to blow your mind a minute here. It's on the Switch. Take it with you.
What, to work where I'm supposed to be working?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
sure.
get
no
breaks,
worries.
right?
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't get breaks? They're legally mandated in every profession.
I do not get breaks. I
Oh,
work all the
you
way
need to...
through.
That's on you then.
Yes.
You need to take breaks.
Or if I don't take breaks, the work doesn't get done. Anyway, that's by
Not,
the by.
not your problem.
But everyone should play this game. It's fantastic, and I love it very much. And I hope there will be more of these Zelda type games in the future.
I want them to do Link to the Past in this style on the Switch before Switch 2 comes out. And that's not going to happen.
No,
but
it's
it'll
not.
be nice.
This is probably the last Zelda game we're going to get on the Switch.
Nah, they're going to do Twilight Princess and Wind Waker double pack. They got to.
No, they won't. Maybe launch for the new one, but not this one. All right,
You see that, Nintendo, while you're watching?
quickly, yeah, Mr. Nintendo.
Don't make me power weld you.
All right, state of play thoughts. All right, let's kick it off. Let's blast through this because I'm sure this has been discussed to death.
It was one of the best state of plays I've seen in a while.
9 out of 10.
Braden?
Yeah, I thought it was really solid.
Yeah.
I thought they did a good job. I thought they had good surprises. There was, I mean, talk about surprises. You're going to open with Astro. You're immediately going to get everyone going, oh, yes, we're here, we're in. And then when you're like, hey, Astro fans, how about we throw in the fucking Helldivers?
Yeah.
So fun. I'm very excited to see who these other... Well, there's Helldivers, and there's Stellar Blade. And then 8 others. We will see what they are. But I'm excited for that. All the speedrun stuff that people are going to go absolutely apeshit for. Good fun. But overall, yeah, I thought the state of play was great. They had some really cool surprises. One of which being, I would want to feature this because this is crazy. This claymation
Yeah,
game.
this looked sick.
I meant to
my
go back and watch this again because I was watching the
God.
thing on my phone.
Oh, Floppy, this is haunting. It is
I like
actual
haunting.
all clay models, and you can play it normally or in VR too, which is gross. I would never do it. Oh my
This
god,
looks fantastic.
It's so gross.
I'm getting very Troublebrook feels.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's just, like look at that gameplay. Blech.
Brayden, are you going to play this?
God, no, but I respect it.
I thought the state of play was also very, very good. Feels like they're finally hitting their groove. Nice to see Sony bringing out some games. And
Thanks for reminding me I still need to play Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, I still need to finish that.
That's what else I've been playing. I started it and I fell off of it again. It's like the third time.
Let's talk about Ghost of Yotai. Looks gorgeous. I think, Anto, on our Discord, you were saying this is possibly the first proper PS5
it
Pro game.
feels like this is the one that they're going, hey, this is why we're bringing out a Pro system.
Yeah.
Because it looks absolutely
I
stunning.
really need to finish Ghost of Tsushima. I need to go back and do that
I
as
should
well.
probably start it again.
But yeah,
I'm gonna play it again.
I think I made the mistake of starting it on lethal mode where every hit kills you in one hit.
no, don't do that.
Why would you even...
Baby ass baby
Because
mode.
it turns it into Dark Souls and I love that.
That's very anti-code.
Why do you hate fun?
Why don't you play it baby
Anto's
ass baby
having fun.
mode and then go back to platinum?
Let
it when
Anto
you-
have fun. I want this as a poster. That's so cool.
Yeah.
But set 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Do you think Jin's going to rock up in Legends and stuff like that?
I hope so.
I think it'll be like a story.
Will he appear as a ghost?
Oh, I hope he does that too. Ooh.
No, I was really excited, like in general, for this. And then the second the character's face appeared, I got even more excited because I was like, "Holy shit! Is that who I think it is?" And it was. It's the ever wonderful Erika Ishii, who is amazing on Dropout, Dimension 20, popping up on Critical Role and all sorts. Erika's just awesome. They're about to be one of the main character voices you can pick for Dragon Age Veilguard.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So Erika can be the main character in like two of my most upcoming anticipated games now.
Yeah, Veilguard is like right up there on my list for me, man.
So, and yeah, this trailer just like, yep, done, sold immediately. It's so cool. Love it.
One of my favorite things about Ghost of Yotei, I watched the thing happening live and was talking to a friend the whole time, and we were just raving about how great everything looked. I woke Coda up maybe 20 minutes after it finished, and I was like, hey, some really cool shit happened. You want to come see?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, okay, whatever. We were watching this. She got super excited because Tsushima is like one of her favorite PlayStation games in the last like 10 years. She's platinumed it. It really dug its hooks into her. And as soon as the reveal of the main character's face happened, she went, fuck yeah, it's a lady!
So good.
Then we're getting another remake of Last of Us.
Why? How, did we? I missed that.
We're getting Last of Us Part 2 remastered for PS5 or something?
No, part 1.
I thought that already came out like a year
For the
ago.
third time?
Yeah,
What? No!
They're
Fourth
upscaling.
time. This will be the fourth time.
Are you sure you're not getting it confused with Horizon?
maybe.
So it's
But
now.
no,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
no,
it's-
we're getting Horizon.
So it's now coming out on PS3, PS4, PS5, and now PS5 again.
I may have got that wrong.
I think it's Horizon. Yeah, I don't remember Last of Us being...
there is some Last of Us news. They are remaking
Because
it.
Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remaster for PS5.
Yeah. But, let's pretend I didn't say that. And
I usually do.
not only, as we mentioned earlier, Stellar Blade getting a crossover, but we're getting more DLC for Shredder's Revenge.
Turtles!
Oh, yeah, I saw that. The
Mona Lisa and Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko is the one that... Yeah, that's such a good game.
It is. It's a real fun game. And he really needs a haircut.
I like
Is
Mr.
that,
Cerny.
are those DLC,
Love you.
Is that DLC for coming to all platforms for Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yes.
Turtles? Shredder's
Yep.
Revenge? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a game.
I
Such
didn't
a
realize my camera was on the whole time I was trying to find that.
You're just
You
like,
were just sort of there,
Just
just like
sort of
mousing around, just like,
focusing.
huh?
And then we're getting Chroma...
The
little
Chroma
flaps.
Color Collection
Yeah.
for PlayStation. Yeah.
What do we think there? Anyone going to splurge and get
I
oily-looking PS5s?
I probably am not going to get any of the new... I say I'm probably not going to. Coda loves the like chromatic green that they announced.
Chromatic green is good.
I'm a big fan of the chromatic white because I feel like it won't get as scudgy as a basic white one will.
I think just any color other than white would be a good choice.
But as far as plates go, Coda and I are both hanging out to see if there is any chance in the next few months of getting the anniversary themed slim.
Well,
So-
that's something I wanted to bring up. Now, fingertips were eagerly pressed against the keys and mouses all over the world. What day was it, Floppy?
26th.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning for
I
the anticipation
Didn't
of
even try.
the 30th anniversary PlayStation consoles.
Bullshit.
Now, who tried to get one? Anto? Floppy, you didn't?
Look, I would have liked to get one of the controllers, but it's just not worth it for the hassle.
Yeah,
that it is.
I didn't go in for trying to get the anniversary pro bundle because 12,300 limits worldwide means that we're probably only going to get maybe 200 here.
Yeah.
If
And
that.
Braden, did you try and get it?
No, I just got the 20th anniversary.
Oh, so you got
controller.
another 10 years.
So I got another 10 years. So give me a bit.
They'll come up secondhand.
Yeah, one day.
And what does it say? Triangle box there. Anto, you want to tell us your story about your desperate attempt to try and get one of these bad boys?
So it was a pretty desperate attempt. I was... the morning was stupid. It happened the same night that I was up until 5:30 a.m. for very personal, family-related reasons. I got 3 hours sleep, woke up to... If anyone has paid any attention recently to the cat situation, one of my cats has had a feeding tube in her neck for about a month and decided that 3 hours after I'd finally fallen asleep, she was going to rip the entire thing out and leave it on the floor in our room, and then jumped up onto our bed and was like, "Hey guys, I'm awake, feed me."
Look at that hole in my neck.
Yeah. So we immediately had to deal with that, and then I saw a message from friend of the show, Patrick, and a buddy of mine, MC, who were talking about how everything was happening at 10 a.m. AEST, which for us is at 9:30. So I woke up like 10 minutes before that and was like, "Oh, fuck, my cat, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta call a vet. Oh, shit, I've got 4 minutes to log in and try and get a thing." So it's a bit of a stressful morning. But I was there the second everything went live on JB Hi-Fi's website, EB Games, Big W, everywhere it was available in this country. I had a tab or a computer or a smartphone, had my work laptop open for this stuff. Like, I was ready to go. Every single device and browser I was using immediately locked up. 2 attempts, finally, cat's fine, like cat's totally good, just to clarify. But yeah, every single browser and device that I was using just froze, locked up, wouldn't let me process past payment screen. And after my second attempt, every single try, I got a message that said, "Too many attempts, try again later." I was being treated like a fucking bot because scalpers who no more than 2 hours later have like listings for all of this anniversary shit on eBay for like $400 fucking dollars.
Oh, it gets worse.
It gets way worse.
Fucked.
$5,200.
Yeah,
and
it's
these are
so dumb.
pre-orders. There's no guarantee that those people are actually going to get that.
It's so annoying.
Any actual business handing over an item of that value won't hand it over to someone whose name's not on that pre-order. So don't buy the receipts online.
Yeah, just don't do it. Don't support scummy, awful, shitty practices. Just don't. Wait for Sony to be like, "You know what? This is a money printing license. Let's make it a thing we sell reasonably regularly for maybe 6 months."
No, they won't.
No,
I know they won't,
They're not even thinking
but
about it
that's
now.
the
It's
fucking
done,
smart
they've done their thing
decision.
and it's gone.
They have a run and then that's it.
It's so annoying. Because, yeah, all I really wanted was like either a DualSense or a DualSense Edge, or a Portal, because I'm a big fan of mine.
And you can tell how angry Anto is because he's shaking the whole goddamn table
I'm
at the
sorry.
moment.
I don't think you are.
For the podcast listeners, we apologise for that. But just so you can feel some of the rage that's just seething out of all the pores of Anto at the moment.
Scalpers, man.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
disappointing. I understand. They do look pretty cool, but...
It looks cool. It was inevitable.
Yep.
It was always going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you had how many devices going with a tab on each one, and so did 4 million other people.
Yeah.
So there was, yeah. I would really like to get a hold of the DualSense, but yeah, like I was...
Well, Afronix in the live chat said she managed to get one through Big W.
Yeah, that's cool. I
So,
will
congrats.
find one at some point in the future.
And me being a Nintendo boy, I wasn't really that fussed.
Honestly, like, the thing that annoys me most about it is not only do I want these from like a collector's perspective because the box art is absolutely beautiful and it tickles my nostalgia button amazingly, That sounded way worse than it did in my brain.
No, we all know. We're all there with you.
But like,
I really want that jacket, though.
I'm also the sort of person who would actively use these things because, like if I got the anniversary portal, I would use it because I use mine super regularly. I like sitting on my couch next to my partner while she's playing Ratchet and Clank for the 12th time and doing stuff in Power World or playing Final Fantasy or whatever. Like, I'm one of the people that would appreciate it from a nostalgia point of view and collecting reasons, and I'd use the fucking thing. So
like
the fact
what it's
that all
designed
these-
for.
Yeah, like so the fact that people have just been like, I'm going to jump on this and use it to make money.
Fuck off, get a job.
Ugh.
And if you'd like to fuck off, you can fuck on off over to youtube.com/you don't know video games, which is the new name of our show. I'm saying this just because we've had a whole slew of people just join the chat. Thank you very much. Head on over to youtube.com/you don't know video games. You don't know video games is what we will be known henceforth. Hack the Dino will still be the name of the team, but we will be coming at you each and every week as you don't know video games. Find us on Threads, find us on TikTok, all those things. Please follow and comment when videos go up because that really helps the algorithm. Fresh start, fresh old time, and in about 20 minutes, you'll be able to see the very first episode of You Don't Know Video Games coming at you in roughly 20 minutes. For those of you watching live, for the people who are listening on YouTube or listening on other places, you're going to have to wait.
Correct. We will not be on YouTube tonight due to an unforeseen event with the YouTube account.
Yeah, we went to go.
Google.
We went to go live and it said, yeah, sure, you can go live in 24 hours.
So we're going to be doing it on Twitch tonight just for the first show.
Yeah. But as of next recording, we will be on YouTube. Don't worry. Head on over to hackthedino.com, which will remain our website, and join our Discord, which will remain Hack the Dino, and we will give you all the info there. But Floppy,
Yes.
you've got a topic.
Floppy.
I thought. So, we've all played Astrobot, as we've talked about already this evening. So, I thought we'd have a look at the top 3D platformers as rated by Metacritic and see where Astrobot fits in amongst them. So I literally have just pulled the top 10 scoring. Well, it's actually the top 11 now because Astrobot is in here, but you don't know where yet. So before
Number 11.
Astrobot released, number 10 was Spyro Year of the Dragon. Came out in 2000 on PS1. Scored 91 on Metacritic. So after Metacritic.
Metacritic.
It's Jiminy Cricket.
Mecha
Jiminy
Cricket.
Cricket sitting there scoring these games.
Yes.
Just surly after all these years.
Spyro Year of the Dragon. After an evil sorcerer steals magical dragon eggs from the land of dragons, Spyro travels up to the Forgotten Realms to retrieve them. As a player, you travel across different worlds, gathering gems and eggs, defeating enemies, playing mini-games. This apparently introduced new characters and mini-games to the series, as well as offering improved graphics and music. I haven't played it. I own it. Anto, is it good?
It is.
Is it better than Astrobot?
No. But that sort of depends on where your nostalgia lies. Because
yes. Cat like Sparky.
Cat Like Sparky, my partner, Coda, she loves Spyro. She loves dragons just in general. She has Spyro tattooed on her arm. It's a very cute tattoo. Go to her Instagram if you want to find it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, nostalgia. So I think if you played this growing up, or this was like, you know, if you had a PlayStation as your first system, and this was just one of the games that you grew up in, it's like a core gaming memory, I would argue anyone who's played this and Astrobot feels very, very equivalent or still has a preference for their childhood favorite. Personally, in a subjective sense, I think mechanically and like just sort of overall feel-wise, Astrobot is preferable to me. However, if you ask me about Spyro 2, I would
Didn't
say
make the
Spyro
list, sorry,
2 is
didn't score
better
well enough.
because of nostalgia. So, yeah.
Braden,
There, number 10.
what do you think?
I respect it.
I'd like to get Braden's opinion on the next one. Number 9 on the Metacritic top
Boy.
3D platformers. Came out in
Too
2004 on the PS2.
Not high enough. Bullshit.
Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal
Oh, hell.
scored 91. So similar
Yes.
to the previous Ratchet and Clank games in the series, it introduced features, new control system, more levels, upgrade systems for weapons, follow Ratchet and Crank. Oh my
Crank?
god, I can't talk. Through
Just
fictional
Jason
universe to
Statham.
defeat a robotic villain, Dr. Nefarious. Braden, you would have played the crap out of this, am I correct?
Yes, 100%. This was my first Ratchet and Clank game. I got about I don't know, maybe like halfway through it, and then bought all the others, and then played through all of them. My nan and pa bought this for me, somehow not reading the subtitle.
Or just not reading it as you read it?
Yeah, so the second they got it, like I unboxed it for Christmas, and it was like, oh my god,
I'm
Ratchet
fairly
Clank 3, up your arsenal.
I'm fairly certain, and I could be wrong. You might need to Google this one. I'm pretty sure Up Your Arsenal was the American name, and it was called Locked and Loaded here.
I think other way around.
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I have a PAL version of Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is most certainly up your arsenal.
I know there's definitely like a name difference somewhere. I'm just not sure where it lies. Yeah.
But, oh my god, this game.
Is this your favorite Ratchet and Clank?
It is. Oh, is it my favorite Ratchet and Clank? I think for nostalgia, I think it might be because, like, I know every inch of this game. I absolutely love it. I adore it. It fixes so many mechanics from the first two and improves upon them so well. The story's great fun. The characters are hilarious. They just crush it. But I don't know if it's better than, like, Rift Apart or, like, yeah, that's tough.
Objectively, Rift Apart is obviously way more advanced.
Oh, extremely.
And looks beautiful and plays well and looks amazing. Subjectively, though, this was a very cool story.
Oh, it was a really good. Oh, nah. You know what? I think this might have it for me. I think this is the best Ratchet and Clank game. I think
Excellent.
it has to be.
Ben, you're a Ratchet and Clank man?
No.
Okay.
You should be. It's good time, man.
Yes, change your views. You should be.
It's so funny.
I've never actually even played any of them.
Oh, what, Rift Apart?
Good.
None of them.
Oh, man, it's good.
Are you ready? I'm gonna pull up a clip very quickly of something that is in this game, and you're not gonna believe that it is actually in this game.
Oh, is it the jumping sideways thing repeatedly?
No, it's the song.
Oh.
There is a music video in
Yep.
this by Courtney Gears.
Courtney Gears, that's right.
Courtney
Let me find
Gears.
it.
Courtney Gears, Britney Spears knockoff.
Courtney Gears, a robot pop star that Clank is infatuated by. This is a music video about committing genocide against all non-robots.
Yep.
It's deeply weird. And as a child was like, what is happening in this game right now? But yeah, highly rate it. Excellent. 10 out of 10. IGN.
All right.
10
Number
out of 10
8.
IGN.
Number 8 on the pre-Astrobot Metacritic list for 3D platformers is Ben.
Yep.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Okay, so I got a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot from me in this list.
A little bit. There seems to be a monopoly almost by a particular
Conker's
company.
Bad Fur Day. So, story. When I first played this game, I had no idea that it was M-rated.
First of all, came out 2001, N64, scored a 92.
So this was one of the very last games to come out on the Nintendo 64, which is why it didn't sell too well, because people had moved on to the GameCube or better consoles. I'm kidding.
The GameCube was the best one of the generation. It just didn't do well.
Just no one bought it. Yeah. This is from the opening, mimicking a Clockwork Orange, to a flower that had me very confused, to a giant singing poo, which is clearly the highlight of the game. I was just so confused and so blown away by this, and I finished the whole thing. I still remember in the final boss level where you're fighting like the alien, you're fighting Mother Alien in the yellow.
Yeah.
Power loader.
If you don't catch the alien and throw it out the airlock quick enough, the voiceover comes on and goes, "Pick up the alien and throw it out the fucking window." It's great.
Nice.
I think the only R-rated game to come out on the Nintendo 64.
I do like that the whole game takes place after a night of him binge drinking.
Yeah, he's hungover. And then in the end, he had the opportunity to save his girlfriend, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, that's sad."
Had a multiplayer mode.
It did, where you play Teddies, written like Nazis.
Ooh.
Well, they were.
There you go.
You do a Saving Private Ryan, and you watch Teddies get the stuffing blown out of them in graphic detail, but it's all stuffing instead of blood and sinew.
Is it better than Astrobot?
No.
What about nostalgia?
Nostalgia, it's a fun game. I own it. I'll probably go back and play it one day, but
I'd be interested to give this a go because I've never played it, but because of the I guess, furor surrounding the game, like the fact that it's like so revered in like the N64 library. I know the Great Mighty Pooh song, like word for word.
I
am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. Anyway,
and he says, "Go blah."
yeah. I'd be keen to give it a go because, like, I also have a really interesting like opinion about specifically Nintendo 64 nostalgia, which maybe we can discuss later and maybe do a topic on later.
Oh, possibly.
But yeah.
All right. And then number 7.
Number
probably
7.
Back to me again.
Number 7 on the Metacritic list is
There's
Journey.
the problematic flower.
That is a
It's
problematic
not
flower.
problematic. She just got boobs.
Yeah, not problematic. It's very suggestive.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Journey comes in at number 7. Came out in 2012 on the PS3. Also scored a 92. Now, things that have got the same score are listed higher if they came out first.
Yep. But Journey deserves to be higher than Banjo-Kazooie. Journey is a...
It is higher than Banjo-Kazooie.
I know. I agree with the listing. Journey is a wonderful game. Everything about this game is perfect. The fact that the music fits the gameplay so effortlessly, you can't believe that it's actually all pre-recorded. It feels like the music is being played live.
It's almost like it's a reaction to what you're doing.
I mean, it's been how many years? 2000. Oh, it's been 12 years. I can spoil it.
No, you can't. I want to play it.
You haven't played it before.
No, never touched it.
Guess what? You're about to figure out what happens.
That's fine. Yeah,
You
I
get
know.
along the way, you meet other Journey people.
Yeah.
And it turns out that there are actually other players who can jump on and help you out. I had it last time I played. I streamed it a few years ago. One night I was just bored, so I decided to stream it. And someone jumped into the stream and was just giving me hints. And then at the end of the game, when I finished it, turns out it was that guy. He like saw me streaming at it, jumped on, somehow found the way into my game. And as he was telling me, I think they want you to do this, and like gave me all the hints and everything to try and get as many of the trophies.
That's
as
really
I could.
cool. What a cool story.
Yeah, awesome game. I got to meet Austin Wintry, as I've told many times. Jasmine and I ended up spending a better part of an evening with him after a concert he had with Tripod. That was kind of surreal. And
What
just
a
talked about
combination.
Journey. Yeah, no, it was a Tripod. He did a concert with Tripod on video games.
No.
And then
They've collaborated a lot.
yeah, and then we Ken Wong, who did Florence.
Yep.
And another game that he was really popular for. Anyway, it's a friend of Jazz's. So he asked if we wanted to go to this concert with him. And we said, yeah. And then afterwards he said, I'm just going to go back and see what Austin, you can come with us. So we went backstage of the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. Mm-hmm. Got there and there's Tripod just hanging out in the green room, and Austin Wintry comes out and he introduces him, and then the Tripod comes over and I shook their hands, blah, blah, blah. And they said, we're just going to go up and get some drinks. You guys want to come? So, yeah, all right. So we spent most of the night talking to Austin Wintry and Tripod.
That's
It was
amazing.
fantastic.
Hilarious.
That is amazing.
I have weird interactions, I've realised. Just meet people like that. But yeah, this game is wonderful, and I highly encourage everyone to play it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, heartfelt game.
Didn't it? It got ported to PS4.
Yes.
Yes.
It has
so
a collection with...
Double pack.
No,
Flower.
triple. Flower and flow.
So it
Correct.
probably still has like an online component that people are still playing.
Oh,
so
it's still got a
the
message board and
experience is
everything.
probably still the same.
Absolutely.
Cool.
If you don't own it, you can borrow mine if you want and play it.
Well, it's the sort of thing that like I really enjoyed Flower and I liked Flow. So if it's
I
a
can't
triple
believe you
pack that I
played
can
those.
find, I'll
It's
give it a shot.
basically take the best bits out of Flower and Flow, add in a little bit more, and it's
Okay.
I didn't like flow, but I really liked flower.
Did you like Even Flow?
I love even flow.
Even Flow!
Thoughts arrive like...
I only just
butterflies.
found out this week what Pearl Jam actually is. So, there you go. There's good old ignorant me.
Anyway, number 6.
Pearl
on
Jam.
the
Do you know what
Guessing
slang?
it's something sexual.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What's pearl colour?
Yeah, I know.
Mayo. Number 6.
Even Flow!
Coming out in 2002 on the GameCube,
Oh, it's
scoring
me
a
again.
92, was Super Mario Sunshine, which I was surprised to see here because I've tried to play this and I hated the controls.
It's
They
because
were
it was an
so
unfinished
bad.
game. when
This
it came out.
horrible
So
graffiti
it takes
is to
place
blame.
on a tropical island, Delfino, where Mario, Toadsworth, Princess Peach, and 5 toads are taking a vacation. Sounds like it should be cool. Villain resembling Mario, known as Shadow Mario, original.
Spoiler
Vandalize
alert.
the island with graffiti.
It's Baby Bowser.
Ooh.
First
there you
first
go.
appearance.
I do
There you
like
go.
the name of his device, which is called the Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dousing Device, or FLUD.
Man, that thing.
I love it
rules.
when they come up with an
Flooded.
acronym and then have to invent the words to
Yeah.
form the acronym.
That happened in a Spider-Man comic once.
Oh.
Like when Norman Osborn took over Shield, he goes, "No, we're not Shield anymore. We're Hammer." And they went, "Oh, what does it mean?" He goes, "I don't know. Find up an acronym."
Yeah, hammer.
Hilarious.
Tell me about Super Mario Sunshine.
Fun game, unfinished game when it launched, but
How do you launch an unfinished game back in the days then? Because you can't just patch it.
no, they just cut out stars that you could collect.
Yeah, they just didn't decide to like give people what they planned.
Much like Banjo Kazooie, there's like the ice key that you can't get to because that was planned to be in Banjo Tooie, but they weren't allowed to do what they wanted to do, which I'll get to in a minute. Remind me to tell that story. You know that story, don't you? Yeah. What this game does really well is it builds on Mario's sort of like, you know, in Mario 64, how he's basically a bouncy ball.
Yeah.
They improve on that. But what I really love about this game is they encapsulate summer so well. Like that feeling
It
of...
did. You know what? Yes,
Yeah.
it feels hot.
It feels
Like,
hot,
It sounds stupid. but
tropical, you're
it
on a
does.
vacation. They did it really well.
It came out in that era where like video games in like 2001, 2002 through to like maybe 2005 really had like this tropical feel. Like Final Fantasy X did the same thing. It really captures that feeling of being like in a tropical summery place. Even though it's an awfully depressing game by the end. Fun fact about this one, Delfino means dolphin.
Oh, yes. I know
Dolphin was
that
the code name for the GameCube.
the island was shaped like a dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, did not know that.
Really?
I didn't play much of this game because I struggled with the controls on it.
Incidentally, you know...
Is that a normal? Is that a common?
No, because I think they're inverted by default. So
I'm not
if
a
you...
Maybe
big
that's
fan
why.
of how it plays. Like, I like the aesthetic, but I wasn't a huge fan of the mechanics by the time I got like close to the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what I have got on it? I have got it on the Switch now on the 3D All Stars.
Mm.
Is it?
Incidentally, do you know how much that's going for now?
Lots.
Ridiculous amounts.
It's not worth anything if I'm not going to sell it.
No, I'm just saying that if you find one in the wild...
Oh, okay. Because that was a timed release, wasn't it?
Yes.
They stopped making them.
Yep.
But yeah, so is it different or is it still control exactly the same?
Controls exactly the same.
Yeah,
Alright.
it controls exactly the same, and since 3D All Stars launched, they've actually added in GameCube controller support, so you can use the analog triggers on a GameCube controller if you connect it up using the Wii
adapter.
U adapter. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it didn't have that at launch, so
Pretty
you
sure I've got a
just had
couple of
like
those.
single button stuff, and it doesn't work.
All right, next one.
All right, next one. Number 5, coming out in 1998, again on the N64, scoring another 92, is Banjo Kazooie by Rare. You get to play a bear named Banjo and his friend, a large female red bird named Kazooie.
Excuse me, it's his wife.
Okay.
Kazooie's his wife.
So I didn't realise that Banjo originally came as a member of the cast of Diddy Kong Racing.
Yep.
I did not
Same
know
as
that.
Conkers.
I just assumed that was afterwards.
No.
In like a
before.
Smash Bros style thing.
Before him and Conker. Bam. And Timmy the Tiger, which they planned kiddie games around, but never took off because Timmy the Tiger is whack.
It's whack.
There you
yo.
go. But yeah, first game released in 1998. Critical
Still holds,
acclaim.
yep, still holds up.
Has 3 sequels and a spin-off racing game.
I played this not long ago. Still holds up. Great little 3D.
I played it on
Platformer
Game
area?
Pass, I think.
Yep.
Part of the Rare replay collection as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe that's where I played it.
So what they did in this game is there, as I hinted at before, there is a ice key that you cannot get to, and what they wanted to
So
do,
you can see it.
you can see it, but you can't get it. And what it was they wanted in Banjo Tooie because they had plans, obviously, to do a second one. You get to that level and then save it, and then you get to a level in Banjo Tooie. I think this is how it went, and you had to take out the cart of Banjo Kazooie and put Banjo Tooie in, and then swap them back, and then you were inside or something like that, and that's how you got to that area. Then Nintendo went, no, don't do that. We do not recommend pulling a cart out of a machine that's still on.
running.
You cannot do that. So it was a cool little thing that they thought up with, but unfortunately they couldn't get away with
Sort
it.
it up before they figured out if they could do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Is the Nuts and Bolts one a remake of this? The
No.
one that came out on 360?
No,
or is that
no,
a
no, no.
separate
That's
one
a
again?
car racing game.
Nuts and Bolts is... I'm still mad at Rare and Microsoft for Nuts and Bolts because everyone
Turn
was
them off.
going ballistic when Microsoft revealed like a trailer where it was like, Banjo is back, guys. And he was running towards like a big
Oh.
like field full of like jiggies and all the stuff that you collect in Banjo-Kazooie. And everyone was like, holy shit, Banjo 3E is finally happening. And then this came out. And it opens with them like basically taking the piss and saying like, oh, 3D platformers and collecting stuff is boring and stupid. No one wants to play games like that anymore. Let's turn it into a car building game. Like the game is very self-referential, but also like hates its own IP.
Kind of like self-deprecating.
Yeah, but it wasn't self-deprecating. It was like just really fucking cruel about like the 3D platformer
About its
genre in
origins?
general.
We
So
just need
everyone hates it.
another Banjo-Kazooie action platformer. Please.
That'd be cool.
Just do it.
All right, well, it's not Banjo-Kazooie, but it is number 4. Came out in 2013 on the Wii U, scored a 93 on Metacritic, and is Super Mario 3D World. One I actually have played all the way through.
Oh, yeah?
So I really dig this one. I like the cat power-ups.
Yeah.
They're cool. They look amazing. They look super cute. I do like the jumps and the bells and the whatnots. I did play it on... I haven't finished it on the Wii U, but I have finished it on the Switch.
Did you play Bowser's Fury as well?
Yes, I did.
That was a good game.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the size of it too.
Do you guys remember the tweet Nintendo made when this came out?
No.
Nothing feels as good as the inside of a cat.
Wow!
That's
Yep.
true. That is a real tweet.
That's a real tweet
Holy
made by an
shit.
official Nintendo account.
Any translation errors there?
Nope,
There,
it
or
was from like Nintendo of America. Yep.
Wow. Okay,
someone
Reggie.
was just having a kinky day.
Yeah, good game. I think everyone's played it. I think it's underrated game because it came out on a dead system. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it made it to the Switch, and I'm hoping that more people got to play it that way.
I think, the only
it gets to
criticism
do with-
the Wii U version got, other than being, released on a dead system, was it felt quite slow. And they changed that for the Switch version, where every character now moves like 25% faster.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it and haven't played it, do it. It's a good time, and it's multiplayer.
Yep.
4 people.
I was going to say, was the original one 4 people?
Yep.
Yep.
I know the Switch one was 4 people. I
Lagged
played
like
that.
hell, but
Yeah, it's a bit...
Yeah. I have played it 4-player on the Switch, just not on the Wii U. But yeah, came out on the Wii U, scored 93. Excellent on a dead system. Number 3, who I was surprised this wasn't a little further up. Super Mario Odyssey came out on the Switch 2017, scored 97.
Knowing what 2 and 1 are,
Yeah.
number
I know.
3 is, that's perfect
Yeah.
for it.
We've all probably played Super Mario Odyssey, I dare say, even everyone that's listening. It is an excellent 3D platformer, excellent levels, great little puzzles, excellent secrets. Nothing super hard, so it's all relatively achievable no matter what your age group is. I think it's really cool. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Accessible.
Mm-hmm. Just a
something
fun
that,
time.
It's something that I've gone back and played again.
I like it, the fact that you finish the game, and finishing the game is pretty rudimentary.
It's
like,
not-
you just keep at it, you will eventually get
You'll
it.
get to it. It's not going to be challenging enough that you won't be able to do it.
The real challenge comes in the post-game.
Yes.
That is, I still haven't finished the post-game.
Yeah, go collect 999 power moons, you dingus.
Yeah, I finished it on my account, and then I've played through it with my kids, and we've just been doing it like Coda and Anto did, sort of Astrobot, just sort of passing the control around and doing levels and things like that. It's just such a fun time.
And let's not forget the most important factor about this whole game is you get to be a T-Rex.
Yeah, you get to be a dinosaur.
You can
with
also
a
play it
moustache.
2-player, sort of.
A moustache and a little hat, and
Yeah.
you run around going rawr.
It
And
is
then
excellent.
there is a level where you fall down and a T-Rex chases you and you run away from the T-Rex. So what more could you ask for, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I still
bigger
think as
T-Rex.
well,
A
visually...
Velociraptor.
I think we need to do a topic on games that still hold up visually like 5-10 years later. This still sets like the benchmark for how good Switch games can look for me. Like
Better than
it
a PS5
looks
Pro.
absolutely stunning.
What's number 2, Floppy?
Number 2.
I don't agree with this, by the way.
Oh, really?
No.
You reckon this should be the other way around?
Should be
Yeah,
the other way around.
agreed.
No, like I said, they've got the same score. It's just which one came out first is higher. So it's number 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2, 2010 on the Wii. Also a 97.
Yep.
Sequel to Super Mario Galaxy. Ben, why should it be higher?
If
Why is
you have
it? I
not
love
like,
your Greg Miller thing.
if you have not played any of these Mario Galaxy games, you have really not played any of the best RPG platformers there is.
RPG?
Sorry,
3D platformer.
3D platformers.
I love the gravity, the messing with gravity and stuff on these.
Do you know what did it for me mostly in these games?
What?
Is the music? And I know you don't hear music, but
No, I mean,
Anto,
I
you got to
don't.
be with me here.
It
with
was
these
the
games.
first fully orchestrated Nintendo platformer, or like I think main like Nintendo game they released ever, and it was absolutely glorious.
So Mario Galaxy 2 did improve on a couple of things. It was definitely more levels. You could play as Luigi in this one as well.
hey,
Like
best brother.
just a wonderful game. Very much like that. I don't know what feeling it captures, like Super Mario Brothers Sunshine. It captures a feeling, and I cannot
Wonder.
place it. exploration,
and wonder.
excitement. Like you feel safe, even though you're trying to obviously
I love these little planets.
save Rosalina and everything. So look, number one's Mario Galaxy. Okay, that's why I'm pretty sure they've worked it all out.
I
It's still
think
be
they've
fun.
worked it out too.
It was just more of the same, but the same was so good.
Yeah.
I cannot rant and rave about these games enough. If you haven't played them, you really need to. Again, you can try and find an expensive copy of Mario All-Stars 3D.
Or you can just get them on the Wii. They still play great.
They're about $50-$60 on the Wii.
Honestly, still worth it.
Yeah. I have the hardcover strategy guides for both of these.
Yeah. Oh, just a wonderful game.
I'll go straight into it. Number one was Super Mario Galaxy. Also the same score, scored 97, came out in 2007, and Ben's pretty much told you why these games are there.
Yeah. You got to play them. They're just wonderful. Braden, have you ever played any of the Mario Galaxies?
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like these would be right up.
Nintendo
Braden
Wii, like every motherfucker had a Nintendo Wii.
and child.
But yeah, we had Mario Galaxy. We had the first one.
Yep.
I can't remember if we ended up getting the second one or not. But yeah, oh my god, just what an incredibly well designed, fun game.
Yep.
Nailed it. And like just watching this back now, I'm like, oh my god, I remember all of this.
Oh, the flying that they do here.
Yeah.
And you never know where you're going to end up, and
it
you
was
smash through
so
some things and
good.
grab some gems, and then the other person can sit there with the Wiimote collecting all the star pieces.
Yes.
And
That perfect for me and my younger sister.
Yep.
My younger sister, who was pretty young at the time, like
Just waggling the controller
yeah,
for gems.
just getting to collect stuff, like perfect.
Fun fact about Mario Galaxy: the team responsible for developing this and Galaxy 2 were actually the team that developed Sonic Lost World on Wii U as well.
there you go. Okay. So
All right.
Made a good Sonic game.
That's the 10 before Astrobot came along. Would anyone like to have a guess at where Astrobot has ended up on the list?
I will say, because of your rule, fourth place.
No, yeah, fourth.
Braden? Would anyone like to have a guess at what score it got?
I'm going to say
96.
okay, let's look at the scores.
I know what the score is.
Don't look at the score.
I know what the score is.
okay.
So
I
I'm going to
think
guess 96.
all the top three tied at 97. So yeah, I think it is going to be in fourth place.
It has
is.
slipped into fourth place and it scored
94.
94.
Oh, okay.
So 94, it has slipped into fourth place.
Deserves more than 94.
Actually,
You'd
it
be higher than
absolutely
that.
does.
This is easily a 98 game. Like,
Yeah.
sorry. It
Easily.
easily is.
Oh my god.
Like,
yeah.
everything I said about Mario Galaxy
But there
applies
was
to
a-
Astrobot.
Look,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of reviews. Obviously, everyone knows how Metacritic works. So it takes a whole heap of
It's an
reviews.
aggregate score, yeah.
Averages them.
Yep.
So you got a whole bunch of 10s.
I thought it was just
Level
and you got a
spoilers.
whole bunch of like 8s and
one
7s.
cricket in the
Level
background.
spoilers.
Anyway,
But yeah, there you go. Look, I would give it a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for that speaker. That's the only reason I give it a 9.
Well-
Not saying that the sound wasn't good. The speaker's not good enough to make the sound good. Shitty sound. Stupid.
now,
Find some joy in your.
now,
I enjoyed the entire rest of the game.
I know.
now comes the time where we get the good ship Dino,
I thought you said good shit.
that too, and we put it to sleep
Closing time.
because Hack the Dino, while the name itself will still be around, be sure to head over to hackthedino.com. That'll still be alive. We're changing our name. From
Of
here
the
on
show.
in, we will be called You Don't Know Video Games. We will be coming at you usually from YouTube, so be sure to head on over to YouTube, look up You Don't Know Video Games, and subscribe there because we will be streaming from now on from YouTube at You Don't Know Video Games.
Holy shit.
However, tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to take a very quick 30-second break. The stream's going to stop.
Whoa.
Okay? Maybe a bit
30
longer.
seconds.
It might be a minute. Calm down.
Either way,
Might be tomorrow.
If you're here in the Twitch chat, just don't touch anything.
I think you should speak into my mic
Just
because we're
stay
getting a
there.
lot of chatter saying that you're echoing very badly.
of course I am. It's my booming voice. But we will be back shortly. So say goodbye to Hack the Dino and say hello to You Don't Know Video Games coming very soon if you're listening to this. If you're watching this after our live stream, then you're going to have to wait a week. I'm sorry, but that's the rules. I don't want to have to call the police again.
Not again.
But until next time, please remember that Hack the Dino is always watching you, even when you sleep.
I have keys.